his next goal.
I thought you were going to say you. I tried to set you up.
Give him a couple years there. When the Nike Halftime Report continues, we're going to talk to Steph about his rookie season, going to the playoffs with the Timberwolves, a Rookie of the Year vote. We'll be back. And we welcome you back to the Nike Halftime Report. What a superb rookie year for our guest tonight, Stephon Marbury, about 16 points, 8 assists per game. 10th in the league in assists, second in the Rookie of the Year balloting to that guy, Allen Iverson of Philadelphia. We welcome you back, and let me ask you, Steph, if you were disappointed with the results of the balloting, that you were second to Iverson.
No, I wasn't disappointed. I just looked at it as a learning experience. I think he deserved it. I think he really showed the NBA what a real good scoring point guard can do. I mean, he just flat out destroyed the league as far as being a rookie. He had a great year, phenomenal year. But I want to take thanks to give to the people who did vote for me, the sports writers. I just want to say thank you, and I feel that it was kind of nice to see him get it.
Tell me about the playoffs, and you lose to Houston, but we see after the game, Charles Barkley's got you and the kid, Kevin Garnett. What was he saying to you after your first playoff appearance?
He was just pretty much saying, just keep our heads up, and pretty much we're going to be where he's at right now in the future.
All right, so you told me before that, your body wore down, your rookie season and everything. What will you say to a lot of the guys coming out of high school into the league?
It's a big difference. It's a big jump. I mean, it's a lot of traveling. Different hotel rooms every night. You don't even know. Sometimes you don't even know the day. I mean, that's how you live. I mean.
Well, that's why you have that Rolex on, to tell you what time of day it is, right?
You get the watch plugged in there. Steph, it's been great having you in here tonight, and you had a great year. Thanks a lot for being here. We'll be back to put the finishing touch on the Nike Halftime Report in just a minute. Guess who's having a great first half? The Junkyard Dog, Mario Elie. He's at 5 out of 5 threes. He's got 18 points. We'll be back.
Back to the Western playoffs. Told you these two teams are the top two scoring teams in the NBA in the playoffs. Seattle at 112, Houston at 111. And look at this halftime score, 64-55. And Chuck, if you look at these numbers, Seattle shot 57%, trailed by 9, but the Rockets 61% and 10 of 15 from beyond the arc.
And normally Seattle only gives up 93 a game, but they've given up 64 at half. And George Karl's exactly right. They're going to have to figure out something defensively or hope that the Houston Rockets cool off from the three-point line.
Reggie said at the beginning of the game it may be a case of the resting involved. Was it too much for Houston, too little for the Sonics? Well, it looks like just right for Houston and too little for the Sonics. There are the numbers, 3 for 9. You see only 9 three-point attempts for the Sonics in the first half. And the leading scorer, 5 out of 5, is Elie from beyond the arc. And we'll come back in just a moment and look at the second half of this ball game. But moments ago, Reggie Theus talked with George Karl.
Coach, a little bit of a slow start. Into the second quarter, you got a 14-4 run. You're still down by 9. What are you going to do to adjust to it?
Well, I think we're fortunate right now. The way they've shot the ball from the three-point line, we don't have a lot of zip on our rotation, and they're making shots. And I think we just got to make some adjustments and get more defensive energy in the game, and hopefully figure out something to do. Give Akeem and Barkley double teams with covering the three-point shot.
All right, thanks a lot. Good luck in the second half.
Thanks, Reggie. And, as you look at the numbers on Akeem in the regular season, because of the Seattle double team, only averaged about 12.5 points a game. He's got 12 here already.
Well, that's what you have to give up. If you're going to double team he and Barkley and Drexler, then you've really got to work outside. But the way they spot up, Maloney and Elie in particular can really dagger you with those three-point shots. So, decisions making. I thought when they went to the double team down court, made them move the ball, didn't let them get into the set, weren't as comfortable, and may have helped. And I think we could see more of this as the series goes on.
You saw Gary Payton in the regular season average 7+ assists a game, 9 assists in the games against Phoenix to advance to the second round, and none in the first half here for Seattle. But the Rockets lead it by 9, and a turnover for Seattle early. Maloney all the way out of the break, and he has 5.
And that's one thing George Karl did not want to happen on the first possession. He wanted to get at least a good shot. He got a turnover.
Just opening moments of the third quarter from the Summit. Crowd is now filing back in. 2 consecutive turnovers. Kemp loses it this time. Barkley handling. He had that look in his eye.
Most of the time, that means he's going to go get a shot. And he may end up with it anyway.
He did. It's knocked out of bounds with 9 on the shot clock. It'll be Houston ball. Here's the defense with Barkley on Kemp down at the other end of the floor.
There's Kemp working in the post area. Charles using his forearm. He just reaches in and takes it away. Just flicks it away, partially with his left hand, and then sweeps it away with the right hand.
3 seconds to shoot for Barkley. And 1. Well, we said when there were 22 seconds left on this shot clock, Charles had to look. He gets it all the way down to 2 seconds and does end up taking the shot.
Here is a really tough shot. He splits the double team and physically knocks it in off the glass. You know, he could play at least 2 or 3 more years here. With this particular group, he doesn't have to play as hard. He isn't the whole show. He doesn't have to score 25 points and get 15 rebounds. He kind of picks his spots so he can drift through a game with a lot less minutes and effort.
Missing that free throw. Shrimp picked up the personal, his second. 4 Houston players in double figures now. 68-55 Rockets, 10:55 to go. Third period, along with Reggie Theus, Chuck Daly. This is Bob Neal from the Summit. Opening game, the Western Conference semifinals. Excellent.
And that time, Hersey Hawkins just took a very, very tough shot going left off the dribble.
Barkley. 3. Charles has 2 triples. George Karl with a disgusted timeout early here. 71-55. Houston 11 of 16 from beyond the arc.
NBA playoffs on TNT. Brought to you by Chevrolet Trucks, the most dependable, longest-lasting trucks on the road. By Dutch Boy Paints. Give your home the lasting look of Dutch Boy. And by Fila. Change the game.
Houston has scored 7 points in the first minute and a half of this third quarter. And that's why George Karl got the quick timeout. Payton being defended by Ellie. Ellie, good defender. He may be somebody who does have a chance to defend Payton. Cummings with the ball fake and missed the lay-in. Oh, baby.
They got what they wanted. They went to the double team on Kemp, wide open. And the Chuckster's going to take another one. He's feeling that 3. And the Sonics may be happy about that before the night's over.
Well, you can sure die by them. Although the Sonics don't usually. Payton gets it out to Declan Shrimp. Cummings kept it alive. Barkley took the ball with those lightning hands. Speaking of lightning, there's the glove. Oh! The Kemp lean in. Wanted to foul. Didn't come.
He really takes it up strong right in your face. But the strength, he bangs it and then takes it another elevator, another story high, and scores it.
This is kind of a news flash. That was Gary Payton's first assist in this game. Ellie 5 of 5 from 3. Thought about it there. Down to Elijah Wan. Missed on his baseline favorite. Kemp to Payton. Shrimp's left alone. Finds inside. Cummings, who's missed 2 lay-ins in a row. Big ones, too.
This is a predictable situation for the Sonics. Not necessarily that particular play, but the fact that you play a 5-game series, you've got a one-day turnaround. You come down, and you're in trouble thinking, well, we'll steal the second game.
Chevy Scoreboard is a preview of tomorrow's games, the Atlanta-Chicago series at 8 o'clock Eastern Time on TNT, and Game 2 in the Lakers-Utah. Utah tussled the Lakers up pretty good in Game 1 yesterday. Inside the NBA virtual bench will be joined by Charming Cheryl.
Alliteration of sorts.
It'd be better if I said Charming Cheryl, but she wouldn't like that. Clyde Drexler with 11 tonight, 5 assists. Told you that Drexler is the leading assist man, despite Maloney being the point guard on this club. 16-point Rockets lead, 8:59 to go, third period.
George Karl, a veteran coach, they'll keep looking at this game trying to search ways to try to score.
The handoff to Peyton from Kemp, and he blows the lay-in. That's 3 missed.